Scorpios, welcome to this channel. This is your full moon reading. This full moon is happening in the sign of Libra. It's on the 12th. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon and rising sign. If Scorpio is your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. Okay. So I'm going to be using two different decks, and I will also be using an oracle deck at the end. Today I'm using Whispers of the Ocean oracle deck. So let's see what's coming through for Scorpios. So Libra is all about relationships, right? And the Venus, the ruling planet of Libra, is also going direct on the same day. So it has to do with our relationship with others, interpersonal relationships, and also our relationship with ourselves, the most important relationship, right? So yeah, so something relationships are taking front stage. So let's see what's coming through for your sign. Scorpio. Okay, Scorpios, your cards are High Priestess. That's full moon energy coming through. High Priestess is ruled by the moon. Hermit, something to do with a Cancer, something to do with a Virgo. The Fool. Okay, three major arcana cards, Scorpio. So full moon is all about completion. Looks like you were in a transition period. The transition period is ending now. Fool has to do with new beginnings here. So end of a transition period is what I'm seeing. So it could be that, back of that, there you go, completion. So ending, number 10, Wheel of Fortune, endings, beginnings, and Fool card, a new cycle is starting, a new beginning, okay? So it could be happening in any area of your life. It could be something to do with relationships, something to do with your career, your business, place of living. Maybe you are relocating, changing homes. Or it could also be the way you are, it could be something to do with your internal, personal growth, spiritual growth, the way you are approaching the situations you are coming across. There is a new awareness. You are becoming more intuitive. So you are letting your intuition guide you, things like that. So it could be any area of your life. Okay, let's see what's coming through on this deck. It could be the way you are seeing yourself, the way you are seeing the situations you are coming across, the world around you. Okay. 9 of Wands, exhaustion. Two of Wands, possibilities. The Death card, transformation. All right. Yes, again, a card of endings and beginnings. And then 5 of Swords is also here. The card here says comparison. So this has to do with competition. Unhealthy competition is what I want to say, or something to do with negotiation, arguments, things like that. So listen to yourself, trust yourself, okay? Listen to your own inner knowing. You want to trust your own inner knowing, because it could be that either so here it is. So you may come across self-doubts. It could be that you want to begin something with a Fool card, okay? So something is completing now, and there is something new on the horizon. However, you may come across this self-doubts. Maybe you are questioning yourself, and you are exhausted, because it could be that there are a lot of things you are working on. Your plate is full, and so certain things are not clear at this moment. With High Priestess, things are not clear. It could be information. It could be that you are waiting for someone's approval, something to come through, So, and that is actually taking a toll on your health. emotionally, physically stress. This is stress. So, and then you might come across like you are questioning yourself, doubting yourself if what you are doing is the right decisions. Are you taking the right decisions? Is this the right path? Things like that. So self doubts. And here with the transformation card looks like you are letting go of something here, and the Fool card. So it's like you letting go of something and you are moving into something else. So it could be something you are working on, or it could be a new opportunity that is coming your way and you are jumping into it. So just be aware what's going on. And here with Two of Wands, you are seeing new possibilities. This is getting a bird's eye view of what's going on. You seeing the bigger picture. And with both Hermit and this is the lantern here has to do with your own inner knowing. It could also be someone, okay, someone's perspective. Maybe you are reaching out to someone for their perspective, and they are maybe they are giving you they are helping you with things, but at the same time you also want to know like who you are reaching out to, what kind of who you are listening to, and things like that. The reason why I'm saying this is because it all depends upon who we are with, what's going on, right? Because sometimes people come from their own past experiences, their own doubts and fear and things like that. So you want to trust yourself. Yes, it's important to reach out for perspectives that help us see things from a different angle altogether. However, before you follow someone's advice blindly, you want to understand, okay, if this is something that's going to work for me or not, where they are coming from. Is this coming from a place of fear, or is this coming from a place of strength? And so that is something you want to be aware of, okay? So but it feels like you are leaving something and moving into something else. So it could be that you are in a transition period, like I said. You are changing, maybe you are changing homes, in between jobs, relationships, and something to do with the Fool has to do with both these cards here, has to do with you coming from a place of good faith. You seeing the bigger picture here. But with the Fool, sometimes what happens is, yes, we are excited about the new venture, but we might overlook something. So we don't want to, again, like I said, we don't want to blindly trust someone's words, their promises. Instead, we also want to be a little bit careful of what we are getting into, right? So we don't have to worry about anything later. So yes, new possibilities are showing up for you. Okay, with Nine of Wands, the card here says exhaustion. So it could be that it could be that you are, with both these cards, it feels like you are feeling again doubtful about it. May have something to do with people you are coming across, and it could be that you are putting up a wall, and there is this as if you are expecting something worse, and things like that. Again, I'm not gonna say I'm not going to give you any advice. It has to do with who you are with, what kind of environment you are in, things like that. But know that this is what's going through, what's coming, you are coming across, and how you want to protect your energy, protect your space, is up to you, okay? So this is you feeling protective. It could be you protecting yourself, or it could be your space. Maybe you just want to spend some time alone and you don't want anyone to disturb you or anything like that. And here, so with Five of Swords, it could also be that you are saying no. You are saying no to certain things, and people may not like it. So I'm also seeing some disappointments here. Okay, with High Priestess, yes, environment. Also what's going on in your internally. You might feel a little bit emotional, sensitive. Again, this could be the full moon energy, or on the other, it could be general energy, collective energy. Okay, sometimes we may feel a little bit down, exhausted, and we may not know what this is all about. Everything is going well in our life, but we may not know, like, why am I still feeling sad? You know, it could be collective energy. Okay, we all are picking up because there are a lot of things happening in the world right now. Or on the other hand, it may have something to do with what you are coming across personally. Could be work related, your personal life. So things may feel a little bit low on energy is what I'm seeing. Okay, so this is where you want to trust how you are feeling about things, trust yourself and give yourself what you need. It could be if you are feeling exhausted, like the card here says, then it's important you take rest, relax. Relaxation is important, sleep is important, so taking a break is important. Okay, so yes, go with the flow is what I want to say. Go work with this energy. And on the other hand, things may feel a little bit mysterious with high priestess. You may not know what to expect. There is uncertainty. So things are, if you are trying to when it comes to your work, your projects, maybe that complete clarity is not there. It could be that some information is hidden now. It doesn't have to be about the people. It's not like they are hiding information. It could be that as well, but maybe even they don't know. So what I want to say is wait, and having patience is important. That's what you are doing with Hermit card. With both these cards, you are waiting. You are not rushing to make a decision, you are not rushing through things, but instead this is like you accepting things as they are, and you are waiting. It's not like you are changing or fixing anything. Instead you are like, okay, if you have done everything you could, then it's important that you just let things be for the time being, and see where it goes. So patience. And here with the Hermit, yes, you are simplifying things. If it feels like a lot, Scorpio, like if it feels like you are taking on a lot, it may have something to do with your work, responsibilities, or it could be your goals, your dreams, things like that. So this is you taking a closer look, to see what needs to go and what you need to keep, what is important. So you are thinking more in those terms, like what is important here, what am I doing here, what are my priorities. So you're simplifying your life. It could also be your external, it could be things, it could be your physical space, your home, your garage, your vehicle, your workspace. You are getting rid of certain things, donating, so you can so simplifying is what the message is here for you. On the other hand, this also has to do with self-reflection. Both these cards here has to do with making time for self-reflection. So it could be that you are taking time to go over your day, what happened, and where you are going, those important questions, where you are going, what you want to do, things like that. Or it could also be you just reflecting on your day maybe. So it could be major things like your dreams, your goals, your something to do with your family, your kids, or it could also be your daily task and responsibilities. So the message is simplifying. You are like going over everything, taking a closer look to understand what needs to be done in order to simplify your life. On the other hand, what I'm seeing is, it could be travel coming through for some of you. So you see, Hermit is a travel card, Fool is a travel card, and Wheel of Fortune here is a travel card, and also this two of Wands. Okay, so it could be that for some of you. you are not carrying a lot of baggage is what I'm seeing. With both these cards, there are no heavy baggages. It could be metaphorical, okay? It could be that whatever it is that you are beginning, you are not carrying the past baggage. You know, you are, so the transformation, see here. So this has to do with your, you know, something that has personal meaning for you. So with this, it feels like you are also past synchronicities. There are many cards that are speaking about it, right? So past patterns, habits, that could also be something that you are thinking about now, you are reflecting on, you know, what kind, you might come across certain situations, or you might come across some memories, things like that, and that is happening. So you know what's going on and what you need to let go of. Sometimes when that doesn't happen, what happens is we are all busy in our daily life, right? And we don't make time to think about these things, and when that doesn't happen, what happens is we come across a situation, and that throws us off balance, and then it makes us sit down and really think about our life, what the heck is going on. So that's what this card is, transformation. So this is something that's happening, and now you are asked to let go of what's falling away, and it's what I want to say is a blessing in disguise, okay? And that is helping you move in a totally new direction. On the other hand, expect the unexpected. Maybe something to do with your travel or things like that. If you are planning, when it comes to your plans, some you might come across some delays, okay? So just stay open to that. Maybe that is also happening for a reason. So possibilities is all about you seeing things from a totally different perspective, and looking at the brighter side of things. Something is changing, change and transformation. Wow, Scorpions, this is powerful. Change, transformation. So it could be personal growth, like how you are how you are seeing your situations, the people, your relationships, what you want to do in your life, okay, or it could be something in your external, like your career, your relationships, place of living, things like that. So a transformation is happening. Or if there is a situation that you are coming across now, which is kind of making you feel heavy and burdensome, exhaustion, you are that is also changing now. There is a transformation happening, okay? And it feels like there is nothing you need to do about it, okay? If there is something like that is coming across, and it feels exhausting, but know that, and if you don't know what to do, then don't do anything, So the card is reminding you, you don't have to interfere. You don't have to do anything about it. Just wait and have patience, and things will get resolved on its own, okay? For some of you, it could also be a collaboration. Maybe you are partnering up with someone when it comes to your business. You are working together with others, is what I'm seeing here for you. New possibilities are coming into, you are seeing new possibilities, new options are becoming available. You are seeing the bigger picture. It could be you meeting new people, new opportunities. It's like, you coming across new ideas, all the things you can do. So suddenly there is this, new ideas, and you are trying new things. It could be something to do with technology, or it could be, just the way you are showing up, the way you are expressing yourself. So something new is on the horizon. Yes, simplifying is coming through very strongly for you guys. It looks like this full moon is all about simplifying. So what needs to go, Scorpio? Something to do with past is also coming through. Both Wheel of Fortune and High Priestess. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. This has to do with past. It could be people from the past, situation you had to go through in the past, memories, childhood memories, something to do with parents here, or it could also be that you are visiting that place, um, or the people you are coming across now. Maybe there is a karmic connection, past life connection. Yeah, things are a little bit mysterious. You may not be able to clearly understand what this is all about. Maybe there is no need for you to understand, is what I want to say. Maybe just let things be and not think about these things and just accept the way they are and enjoy the process, maybe. World is a mysterious place, right? There are a lot of things we may not be able to understand because our understanding is so limited. We may not know like what this is all about and everything. Maybe that understanding will come later, who knows. But it's about just when it comes to certain things, we just need to let it be, and not worry about it much. Okay, with High Priestess, this is a card of healing, teaching. Um, yeah, so if you are into spirituality, maybe some of you guys are joining a new group and you are coming across people who have different beliefs, or it could be, if you, maybe some of you guys are taking up a spiritual practice, are learning something new. Or it could also be high intuition, so pay attention to your own intuition. Don't ignore anything, and or it could be you are approaching someone. It could be an astrologer, a healer, a therapist, a teacher, yeah. So it feels like, past and present is getting, intertwined. So past and the present, it's kind of coming together and things may feel uncertain, So, and you won't like it. But the thing is, past, it's you are actually moving towards the the new, right? So sometimes our past pulls us back, and the future is also calling us from there. So we may feel this tug of war, so internal conflicts. So just know like how you want to address that situation. It's all about um, yeah, just being aware, being conscious of how you are feeling about things, setting intentions, affirmations, saying nice things to yourself, and not ignoring these energies. It's all about working with the energies here. Spirit, please give us a message for Scorpio. What do they need to know? What we need to be aware of, Scorpios? Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. It could be that you are going on a hike. With all these cards here, Hermit, Fool and the Two of Wands here. Looks like some of you guys are just going on a hike. And also what I want to say, Scorpio, just be careful of your surroundings. This is someone who is in their own world. Okay, so know what's happening in the surroundings. Be careful on the roads and when you are crossing roads or things like that. And while you are, if you are carrying anything heavy, you just want to make sure that, be more careful is what I want to say. Okay. Yeah, you might come across, you may be like, if you are comparing yourself with others, you might come across self doubts and things like that. Maybe you are questioning yourself. Know if that's a good use of your time, your energy, because we all have unique skills, our unique perspectives. So if you don't want to let that affect you, you don't want to let that hold you back. And also you want to be you is what I want to say. We don't want to be a carbon copy of someone else, right? It's like, if there is something what is unique to you, your skills. So it's so you want to, so during this period, the energy is reminding you, use this time to sharpen your own skills, and you don't want to follow the trends or anything. Instead, what, trust yourself is what I want to say. You want to, yes, you be confident, of course, but at the same time you also want to trust yourself, trust your own intuition. What is the right path for you? Because we all are on our own journey, right? And what works for someone may not work for us. Maybe they are a success doing what they are doing, but if we do the same thing, that it's not necessary that we will be that we will be able to achieve the same success. But maybe we have our own unique skills, our own unique perspectives. Maybe our journey is different. So it's about knowing what success means for you and what is your own unique path, and how can you stay true to yourself, be honest to yourself, and walk on your path with confidence. And yeah, so comparison, I think it's just waste of time and energy, right? So you want to focus on your strengths, and and sharpen your own skills. It's about learning new skills and things like that. Spirit, please give us a message for Scorpios, what we need to know, what we need to be aware of. Scorpios, your message is gliding through the currents. Yes. The Fool card and also the bird here. You are getting a bird's eye view of what's going on. So the message is, with a different approach, you will glide through a situation with grace and ease, going inward and bringing your understanding, perspective, or behavior into flow will help your dreams take flight. Yes. So a situation is now changing. There is a transformation happening, and the message is reminding you, just take it easy, take it slowly. There is no need to worry about things. Don't let that affect you, overwhelm you. But the card is reminding you, when such situation comes in your life, it's important you go inward, and then that way, like I said, trust yourself. You know the answer. If you are looking for the answers outside, you won't find it. Okay, you will only come across frustration and exhaustion. So it's important you trust yourself. Okay, so let me read this out to you. Number 13. with meditation and an increased awareness of your surroundings, you can move forward like a manta ray, gliding beautifully yet energetically. Trust this guidance. Trust this guidance and move ahead to create an opportunity for new endeavors to come into your scope. Be discerning and tune into other possibilities available to you. Be willing to make changes to bring the best possible outcome. This graceful giant encourages you to carefully observe the people and movements around you. Manta rays may be seen in groups or individually and are able to effortlessly course through powerful currents of water. You are being asked to notice variations in the energies that are coming at you and choose how you would like to utilize your own energy in response. Manta rays keep their mouths open so they can gather plankton as they travel. Keep an open mind and heart as you move through life and gathering more information, and make your choices purposefully. If you do encounter resistance or blocks, consider diverting your flow to other matters until things improve. Yes. If you have, like I said, if you have done everything you could do, now it's time to surrender and let things be. There is no need for you to interfere, and things will get resolved on its own. Waiting and patience is important. And it's also asking you to keep an open mind. So with the death card here, the card here says transformation. So what's transforming is the way you are approaching this situation. You are keeping an open mind, and this situation here, whatever it is that you are coming across, needs a different approach, meaning old ways of doing things may not work. The way you had handled it in the past, it may not work because it will yield the same result. Now, if you want different result, approach it differently. So that's powerful. Yeah. So you have to be creative. So you have to be inventive and come up with new way of doing things is what the card is reminding you. Yes, new beginnings are on the horizon. And trust yourself, you got this. All right, so Scorpions, this is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Please remember to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Please subscribe, okay? And let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. It will be nice to hear from you. Please take good care of yourself, and do remember to watch your moon and rising sign as well if Scorpio is your sun sign. Sending you all full moon blessings. Please take good care of yourself, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye-bye.